What's up, everybody? Matt Kajeski here, back again with the Odd Shopper channel. And today we're talking college basketball bets ahead of Saturday, March the 4th. Before we get started, please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when this and all other content goes live. If you're listening on podcast, please leave a rating and review over there as well. And our premier sponsor is DraftKings Sportsbook. They have a no-brainer offer for you guys where you can make a $5 pregame money line wager. And if that bet wins, you are turning that $5 into $150 automatically, but it has to win. So what I suggest is head over to DraftKings Sportsbook, find a big favorite, bet them on the money line. For example, Virginia is an 18.5-point favorite over Louisville. So you hit Virginia on the money line, give yourself the best chance of turning that $5 into $150. You can take advantage of this by clicking the link in the video description below. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. The legal age for gambling in most states is 21. All right, little short on time this morning, so let's dive right into these games. Yesterday, pretty easy evaluation. We were 1-1 on the official video, 4-3 overall, so decent day. Nothing to write home about. But rivalry week, senior days, and we're going to start going against one of them. Alabama taking on Texas A&M. Alabama is the road team here. You're going to hear a lot today about teams playing at home. They already have a home court advantage. Let's not double count this with it being senior day. Alabama knows that it's senior day. These teams know that it's senior day. It's nothing new to these players. But outside of the external factors that we normally take into consideration with home court, Alabama should not be an underdog here. You can find them plus 1.5, which is a shocking line in my opinion. They hold every single advantage across the board, and that's pretty telling because Texas A&M has been a good team this year, and they generally can find themselves with at least one advantage, whether it's rebounding, offensive or defensive efficiency. They're a balanced team, but they don't have any here. Alabama holds every single one. Alabama 32nd on offense, 8th on defense, 13th in rebounding. And I mean, we can extend this further into some of the actual stylistics. Alabama's number 1 in interior defense. They're number 4 in perimeter defense. This is a team that generates a ton of fouls against them, and Texas A&M really has a fouling problem on offense. They're one of the top teams in fouls committed, top 50 in the country, and they're shorthanded. Dexter Dennis is injured. We'll see if he plays, but Bama, conversely, is hitting their stride. We've now seen big games from players like Javon Quinterly, players that Quinterly was coming off the injury, but this team is young. You have transfers like Sears and younger players like Bradley, and they've been stepping up, and getting Quinterly fully healthy now has been huge for this team because opponents can no longer sell out to stop Brandon Miller. Surprised Alabama's the dog. We're going to play that number, and let's head to our second game. Pittsburgh taking on Miami. This one's going to be a total bet. We're going to go under 154. Now, we know how this game scores. A lot of points, theoretically. You have 2 elite offenses, 2 great shooting teams. Pittsburgh 26th on offense. Miami is 8th. Miami is the home team here. But we have a pace issue. Despite popular belief, neither of these teams are fast. Pitt's actually below average in terms of pace. Right away, the league average is about 70 possessions per game. Pitt's at 69.6. They're close to league average, but they're below. Miami's close to league average, but they're above. This basically is a game potentially going to be played at just the straight up league average pace. So how do we get over here? You're going to need some sort of shooting outlier from either team, which either team could do here. But I do think we're selling these teams short a little bit. The strength of both of these defenses is the perimeter. Pitt is 102nd in three-point defense. Miami's 96th. Now, no, they're not Alabama on defense, but that at least slows the opponent's offensive advantages because Miami's essentially playing with 4 guards. Pitt's not the biggest team either. So you're basically shooting into the opponent's strength. We've already seen this game played out once, and the game finished 71-68. Modest total, but definitely not over the total we see here. So I'm a bit surprised. I think this one comes in under, and it's mainly a pacing issue with these teams. Neither team particularly fast. We'll go under 154. Last game, had to throw in a little greasy play here. We've got UAB minus 4.5. I think this probably moves through 5. UAB is just a different team when Jelly Walker plays, and since he's been back, this team has been on a tear. They had that double overtime loss to North Texas on February 9th. I had UAB A little salty about that. But they basically have run the table since, 5 straight wins, coming in red hot. There isn't a single advantage Charlotte has across the board here. Offensive efficiency, UAB 36, Charlotte 92nd. Defensive, UAB 54th, Charlotte 102nd. Rebounding, UAB's 15th in the country, Charlotte 163rd. You look at turnovers forced, UAB's there. Fouls generated versus fouls committed, UAB's there. They hold every advantage here. And I actually think there's still some meat left on the bone when you just talk about raw projection with this team, because they played a large stretch of the season without their best player, Jelly Walker, who matters especially on offense. And you look at the Charlotte defense, they rank 213 three-point defense. That's going to be a problem here. Jelly can score from everywhere. We're going to back UAB -4.5. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of these plays. There's a ton of games, so if there's one you have your eye on, let me know. And if you'd like to reach out on Twitter, I'm at Matt_Gajeski. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you again next time.